Live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg. Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Well, it was the Sacramento Kings in their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. And so off the tip, it's New York. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Now, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
Well, we've always known Paul George can be a high flyer. Woo-hoo, that was nicely done.
Turner for three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from three, his specialty.
Chalk up two there. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
First personal foul.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. Here's George. Outside, Porzingis. No good on the three. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Turner. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, George. Now Porzingis for the three. It's rebounded by Fultz. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fultz. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Here's George. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. George has got his second bucket tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Out of bounds.
Porzingis with the block.
Sacramento ball.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Now the Knicks with it. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is two things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Some nice passing by New York here. Kleba, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to George. Pass to Kleba. Porzingis high post. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. There's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Bull can't hit. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Bull. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Murray, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, Hero. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
First personal foul.
Well, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
Serge Ibaka.
He misses the free throw line. And the Knicks making a change here. And he sinks the second. Kings leading now by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
New York calls timeout. minutes. Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 second left. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. So at the end of one quarter of play.
13. The Knicks. 12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Knicks trailed by 3. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 1. Pass to Ibaka. To the left wing. Some nice passing by New York here. New York, no good that time either. Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Ibaka. And here is Ball. Back to McCollum. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Kings ball.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fultz.
Shooting on the court.
As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Now, here's Fultz. They lead by 1. Outside Turner. Lock at 6. Over Porzingis. The shot by Turner, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Pass to George. Ball with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, Turner. Here's Fultz. Porzingis with the block. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here now the Kings. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Substituting on
here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Fultz. Stolen by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
I just love watching how he handles the rock. I mean, an ability to get to wherever he wants on the floor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Another big round of applause for your Kings.
The Kings trail by 3 to the wing on the left. Back to Murray. Stolen away. And stolen by Williams. And now Sacramento on the break. Bull, that's good.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ibaka. Bridges with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Murray with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Williams' shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's McCollum. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Bertinez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
Boy, Ibaka is such a great teammate. This guy is always willing to find the open man.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Third team.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substituting on the court.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's to Porzingis. In the corner, it's Kleber. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's George. Now here's Porzingis. Outside for George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sacramento ball. Substitution for your Kings. Miles Turner. Patrick Williams.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. Over in the corner, Turner misses the jumper.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the mix.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And George, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
6 to shoot. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Dante DiVincenzo
sinks the three-pointer.
for 3.
DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Kleba. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Now, here is George. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Turner. Pass to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Allman here now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Markelle Fultz. David, what's the news?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Kings was able to update me on the situation. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. And of course that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time, as they're getting ready for the end of the season.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Kings trail by 3. Inside, here's Murray. Good D by McCollum. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. He can't get that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
Serge Ibaka, wide open, he fires. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Well, you love how Ibaka goes right up with the shot. Doesn't hesitate for a second off the catch.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Now here's McCollum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Ibaka. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Both teams will make substitutions.
Third team. Substituting on the court.
Now Bol. 7 points in the game. Murray scanning the floor. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Hero on the wing.
Sacramento foul. Zaire Williams. First personal foul. Third team.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Now here's Murray. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Back to Ball. Pass to Ibaka. And shot on the way. The Kings trail by 4. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
And here is Ibaka. And the layup's good off the glass.
Serge Ibaka.
Ibaka's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there's incredible height and reach and length and touch from the inside when we're talking about Serge Ibaka.
Bull, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
McCollum outside. Off target with his 3.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
We talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Timeout called by the Kings.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
And New York making a change here.
How about one more cheer for your Kings Youth Dance Team?
That one drops. He ties it up. 32 seconds left in the third. Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it out to McCollum. Taken away by Williams. Here's Ball. He's covered by Ball. Outside Williams. Murray with it. For the lead. That shot off the mark. There's Ball with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there.
That's the end of the third
It's
quarter.
all tied in Sacramento. And time for the
35. The Knicks, 35.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Ibaka, he'll bring it up for the Knicks.
For the fourth quarter.
Here's Ball. Kicks it out to McCollum. And a miss there on the triple. And so here's Sacramento. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Good on the shot. That's now 8 points for Lonzo Ball.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. The Kings trailing. Outside Williams. Sacramento moving it around. Murray outside. Pass to Nora. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Ball. just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And a wide open look for Hero. Misses the three. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Bowl. Pass to Nora to take the lead. It's rebounded by New York.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Ball. Hero on the wing with the shot. The shot misses. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Thibault can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Hero can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Several teams changing it up here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
One more time. Your Kings Youth Dance Team.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. George heading. Oh!
Paul George.
And that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Turner.
Miles Turner.
And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now, here's George. George double teamed. 4 on the shot clock. Porzingis can't hit. And here now the Kings, trailing by 2. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Turner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's George. Weaver with it. Back to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second
New
half.
York.
That one is all
George.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Down low. And the slam by Williams.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And George, here we go. Porzingis, that's a 2. And the Knicks miss again.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Now, here is George. Over in the corner for Porzingis. And the three off target. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Sacramento. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The Knicks with the lead. Outside, George. And it's McCollum in the corner. New York moving the ball around. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Turner.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Patrick Williams.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And the first of 2, no good for Brady.
Dante DiVincenzo.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Pass to Turner. Sweet move.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. In the corner, it's Kleber. And stolen by Thibault. Back to Fultz. Pass to Turner. To take the lead. Porzingis with the block. They could win it. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And here are the Kings now. Now here's Murray. Williams up on top. A miss that time. Would have put him up. New York with the ball. Just to Porzingis. Outside, ball. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Bridges. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. New York trailing. Left side, Hero. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Turner. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Turner. In the corner, Bull with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Turner.
2 minutes.
Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Over in the corner, Hero. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Turner. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The assist.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Porzingis with the steal. Outside, Hero. Pass to Kleber. From outside the arc. Cans it from downtown. And now it's a 3-point New York lead.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
When it comes to shooting big, Turner's a good one. So this team likes having him in this spot.
Shooting for Sacramento.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Three-pointer.
It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
Now here's Porzingis. It drops.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Turner. For 3. Kleba with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up high in the Knicks. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line, Ball is much improved. He could make them pay for that foul.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Back to Murray. Money!
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and then gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line
And
for
at
the
6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Here's Williams. Yes!
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was...